This meeting is being recorded.
All right, Chris, we are live again.
Perfect. Just to jump right back into it. And you were in London.
Mm,
You were going to some clubs, I heard. What was going on?
was.
What was up with that, Ian? I think it was a little out of character of you, what was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm not like a huge go out type. I'm kind of like more chill, nonchalant. Kind of bring the party wherever I am type of thing. You don't have to go out search for it.
Loser.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of
I
my
mean,
vibe. Just kind of my vibe. Thank you, Jack. It is kind of me. It is.
you should be supportive of our friends.
But um, but anyhow, yeah. So I was in London, and obviously the drinking age, the age to get into clubs and bars is only 18, and I'm 20 now. So yeah, I had some friends who were going out, decided, might as well try it once or twice. Went, had
Oh,
a fine time, so I was like, yeah, why not? Why not try it a couple more times? So ended up going a handful of times, having some good times. But yeah. Does
I
that
actually have a question for Ian.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we talked about this the other weekend, but I'm a big tea fan, tea supporter, and one of the things I've always wanted to do is go to London and have a little tea time. And just speaking from your time in London, was there any particular tea times, cafes, or just tea you tried that you really enjoyed?
Yeah, so probably the best experience that I had with tea was I got a little afternoon tea at a nice little cafe restaurant. So I sat down, I was by myself, like that chill, cultivating that chill, nonchalant
Nonchalant,
vibe.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
right.
but it was phenomenal. So I brought me like this tea, right, which was great. It was good tea. But then they brought like this little tower thing with the food on it. And so on the bottom, there were all these little finger sandwiches. And then in the middle, had a bunch of little cakes, which were delicious. And then the top, one of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was like this thick, dense scone. And it had this cream. And
Oh, he
that
loves
cone,
cream.
that scone with that cream was out of this world. It's phenomenal. Um, yeah, so that was the best tea experience I had. But I mean, like, just overall, like so many cool tea places. I went to the oldest tea shop in London, got some tea there. That was good. Um, yeah, I mean, it's hard to go wrong. You know what I mean? It's fire.
That's really insightful. Yeah. I always wanted to check out London, get some tea. Definitely have to stop by at some point. It's very very good insight.
Hmm?
Chris, you got anything else?
Yeah, Chris.
Not right now, no.
What do you mean? Not right now.
I don't know, like sometimes I just need to sit and think. Like I need to collect my thoughts.
So do you want the viewers to just sit here and watch you think?
The viewers like just having me like on the screen in general. It doesn't. I don't. The words that come out of my mouth are not important, Ian.
You don't think so?
They just want to see me. We invite these other guests just for a show. It's always been all me, and
It's not very humble.
I have a 93 overall humble rating.
Oh yeah, Chris, could you quickly run us through? So for anybody who doesn't know, Chris has like a whole rating system for just how good people are in general. Chris, could you just run us through that a little bit? Maybe give us our ratings here.
Oh yeah, for
Cool.
sure. Um, Ian is about in you're in 81, Ian. That's a great starter. Maybe you're making an all-star game once in your career, but you're a good player. You're a good player. Inherently, you have some major flaws at the same time, though. Your shooting game, not there, non-existent. You're Ben Simmons essentially, and that outlook was not good. So unless you can develop a 3-point shot, you know, I don't know what to tell you, man. And then Jack. is probably 76. You know,
Bro, what the heck?
he's just a role player. He just comes off the bench. We need him. He's there when you need him, but like, he's not making any clutch shots. He's kind of, just there for the ride. Kind of waiting to get carried a little bit. Which is nothing wrong with that. You need your bench players. You need your bench players. You need your good bench players.
Chris, what would you rate yourself?
I was gonna get to that. Don't worry.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
thanks,
man.
man.
I'm at 94.
94.
What the-
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm like Steph Curry level. There's not a lot for me to improve on right now. Obviously, I wouldn't. I mean, eventually, I'm gonna be a 99. My potential is a 99.
I mean,
Uh,
if I could
it's
chime in here, like I've known Chris for quite a long time, for like a minute, and I think he could be quite wrong here. Circling back to what Marina said, if Marina thinks I'm the better twin, like I don't know how you'd be saying all this. That's a contradiction.
One of Marina's best abilities is lying.
Well, I think
So
Marina's also just I don't think that's true. I think,
she's
Marina
lying.
brings us some great points.
Sometimes you gotta read in between the lines, buddy.
All right, Chris, I have a question for you.
Calm down, little bro.
All right, buddy.
All right, Chris, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who else do you know that you would give a rating of 90 plus to?
That's like Ian. That's a really good one.
Is there anybody? Who's the next highest person? Is there anybody above a 94 that you know?
Above 94?
Yeah.
Above 94, I think you got like Barack Obama, Isaac Newton,
What about
Einstein.
people you know personally?
Oh,
Yeah,
personally?
know.
No.
So
This is a rare category.
who's the highest person you know personally besides yourself?
Oh. I think Pepe. I think Pepe's an 88.
Wait,
How's
so
Pepe at only 88?
there's 6 spaces where nobody is? You're separate from the next
Okay,
highest?
this is real life, buddy. There's gaps in between the tiers of quality of people. Your top tier alphas are nowhere near your bottom feeder beta minded people. And sorry, there's a lot of people clumped together because purely they're average. I'm not average.
All right, so who's next after Pepe?
After Pepe, Cam, my friend Cam, he's an 86.
86. Wow. What's Nate? Can we get Nate's ranking?
Nate's a 64.
Damn.
He's barely in the league. He's barely in the league. He's on a 2-way contract. You bring him in when you need just bodies. You just when you have a hangout and you just need to invite more people, and because it's kind of weird. Like there's only like 2 or 3 of you, and you just need more bodies. You go to Nate. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like you need your bodies. Like you just yeah, but I don't know. He's just there.
All right, what about Oleg? What's Oleg?
Oh,
Mm.
Oleg's an 85. No, he's an 84. He's an 84.
Wow. So what I'm picking up from this is me, Jack, Nate, compared to
Yeah.
Oleg, Cam, and Pepe. You
See
clearly
a pattern.
prefer Richmond over Haddonfield. I see.
Not necessarily. As being a high overall human being, I'm able to dissociate your ratings and still enjoy your presence.
I see.
When I'm building the team, I don't want to be overshadowed. So, I'm the superstar on the team. I gotta have the lower overall players to be with me. So
What's-
yeah, and inherently, I'm not gonna pick. I don't. I'm more of a solo ball hog kind of guy, and I don't want anyone else to share the rock with. So when I have you on my team, it's great because you're feeding me the ball, and I'm making those shots.
What's Marla?
Mm. Mm.
You already said
That's a
nobody's.
tough question.
You already said nobody's between you and Pepe, so she's got to be lower than an 88. Where is she?
She's an 87.
87. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
So there's 7 spots between you and your girlfriend.
And I
that's pretty
respect
fun.
that. I respect that.
Wow. I mean,
You
if
know,
if I Marlo, if I were
well,
watching
if
this
you're
right
a
now, I
woman,
wouldn't be
you're.
taking that disrespect.
I don't know. I think inherently, like, just aura levels are just not there. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's hard for women to have aura. It's hard. So, she's lacking in the aura department.
All right, Chris. So I think at this point the viewers are definitely probably a little bit confused. So maybe in order to get like an insight into how this ranking works, maybe we break it down a little bit. Me and Jack can throw out a couple of like specific categories, and you can give
Oh,
us
yeah,
our rankings for that.
Oh
All
yeah,
right. So
yeah.
I'll get it started. I'll
Well,
go.
let me preface. When I usually make my rate, when I make my official ratings, I have I have the categories of attributes that I go through. So yeah, like let me know what.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with kindness.
Kindness
Yeah.
for you, Ian?
No, for all of us. Yeah. What is it for all of us?
Like combine, for each. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a 98 on the kindness scale. I'm not
Oh,
perfect. Not perfect. I'm not LeBron,
oh,
but I'm up
LeBron's a
there.
99
Go.
on the kindness. Yeah.
LeBron's 99 in most things, Ian. LeBron's a 97 overall.
What are you?
I'm a 94. Or in kindness, I'm a 98.
All right. You're a 98 kindness. What are me and Jack?
Yeah, go.
And you're an 89. Like, you're overall pretty kind, but, you have your spurts of unkindness occasionally.
Yeah, what
And
about me?
Jack's a 72.
72.
So
Are you
I'd like
serious?
to
You're
touch on
average at
this.
best.
One of my favorite times with Chris is that he threw a rock at my head for no reason. I
Actually,
keep going. Well, the one time in preschool, this is going back, many years, and he threw a train at my head, and he
can
went to
I
the
explain
principal's
myself?
office. I can probably think of other cases where you threw things at my head. I think we were playing
In
Minecraft one
preschool,
day
you
Saturday.
stole my train. You stole my train, so of course I got angry. You can't take
So
my
then,
my crap. And then the rock thing was I covered it in snow and I threw it against the garage and you just happened to be standing next to the garage and it bounced off the garage and hit you in the head. That's not my fault you're in the way. I didn't mean
I
to
think
hit you.
I think it might be your fault, just like slightly.
If
But
I'm throwing rocks against the garage, you don't need to be next to the garage. I think that's just a low IQ play. Your awareness is low.
I don't know. Can we, Ian, if you don't mind, if we could go into another category,
Oh, yeah.
could we rank height? Like, how would you rate your individual
Yeah.
height of like each of us?
Height?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how tall are you?
What's the score for height?
Oh, my score? I'm like an 84 in height. It's one of my lower
It's pretty low.
categories.
It's pretty
I
low.
know it's above average.
All right, what about Ian and me?
Ian's an 82 and Jack's an 83.
Oh my name! How are we low?
So
How
I'm
are we
actually
lower
taller.
than you?
I'm taller than you, Chris.
What's
So
Nate? What's Nate?
yeah, wait, what's Nate?
Nate's an 89. That's his highest. That's his highest rated category.
So how are me and Jack lower than
I'm
you?
taller than you.
Height is more than just like tallness.
Height? I
You
don't think
know,
so.
you
What
gotta
else
like
is
you
it?
gotta feel tall too. You know,
I have a couple pictures of you where your posture is pretty bad. It definitely is not helping your reach and your vertical or your dunking abilities. It's a
but
shame.
I got great posture. Great posture.
All right. What about I have a good one. What about singing voice?
Oh, me?
All of us, yeah, singing voice.
Oh,
This includes the ability to harmonize, to do multiple tones, to pick up melodies and song.
You reading
I
a
would
script?
say, Ian, you're a 92.
I appreciate that.
I'm a 90.
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
What's Nate? What's Nate and Jack? What are Nate and Jack?
Nate's a 45.
A 45? He
I
plays
just
Damn.
heard that
guitar.
guy sing.
He
It hurts
plays
my ears.
guitar.
You said singing.
Yeah, but how does that not play in? He has an understanding of music.
Bro, he's got no aura when he plays like damn guitar. It just looks weird.
All right, what's Jack?
81.
Okay. Yeah. I've actually been trying to learn the guitar, so I'm starting a band soon.
You're
Yeah.
starting a band?
Just remind me. Yeah, I'm gonna start a band soon.
Ian, we've been
Yeah.
supposed to start a band for like 3 years.
Duke right now, I don't know if you guys, the viewers, know who Duke is, but he's our singer for the band. We're looking for a bassist and a drummer. Because I'm doing the guitar, We sing covered. Duke is very good at singing, so definitely hit me up if you're interested.
Oh,
All right, Jack, you got any more categories you're curious about?
Let's do like Riz.
Riz? Okay. Who should I start with?
Just do me first.
It's a 29.
Could be worse.
And you only have a 29 because you like exist.
Thanks, Chris.
Like 28's the baseline.
Why
Like,
would a
you
28
have-
be
you
the
have- if you
Why
have
is
a
it
baseline?
28?
Why
if
would
you have a-
28 be the baseline?
No, like if you have a disability, like if you're missing a leg, maybe you're like 17. Like I don't know, it just goes down from there. If you were missing a leg, you'd be like 17. Missing 2 legs, 13. Missing an eye, maybe 7. You can go down more. You can be worse. It can always be worse. I honestly, I think Ben Simmons had a higher 3-point rating in 2K than your Riz rating, Ian. So
It's kind of upsetting.
it's hard. It's hard. I would say Jack is a 79. I think it's respectable.
Appreciate
It can hit an open shot occasionally.
it.
Uh,
What about you, Chris?
I'm a 99.
A 99?
What
That's
the
Yeah,
hell?
That's
Can we
even
ask
worse.
Marlo? Can we ask Marlo?
You could ask her. She'll say 99. I'm the only one here that has a girlfriend right now. Only one here. I think that's self-explanatory.
I think there's a lot more that goes into it than that, but
Bro,
think
I
we
think
gotta
that's
consider other things.
it was. You can ask her. Maybe we'll have it on the podcast, and you can ask her, Ian. But like, it's a 99.
All right. Well, I think I've had my fill of this mental exercise. Jack, are you satisfied with this?
I think so too.
Hmm.
We're good.
All right, Chris, you got anything else for us?
I think you guys will have high potential. Just keep grinding.
That's not what I wasn't asking about. I was asking if you had anything more for the podcast.
Oh, the podcast? No, I don't know. Like, I don't know. If you're still watching, you're awesome.
Go.
Also, I want to
Go.
give one more shout out. Shout out Ella. It was her birthday yesterday. She turned 20. And she had I got her a seal for her birthday, so that was electric.
Nice. Oh, Chris, we never touched on the seal party.
Oh. I don't even know how to explain that. It was lit, though.
Maybe it's better to just leave it unknown. And those who were there, we had a great time. Shout out my day ones at the seal party. I appreciate you.
Preach. I second that.
Elephant seal go crazy.
Oh, indeed.
All right. Well, Jack, thank you so much for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure. I think this is clearly one of the best episodes we've ever done.
I appreciate that. I've had a great time. I mean, Chris is a little Chris, today, so that made it a little difficult, Ian, on your end. But I appreciate both having me on. Very honored.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
buddy. Watch your back.
All right, bro.
All right. Well, with that friendly, finish from our resident twins. Thank you everybody who decided to watch. Remember to like, subscribe. We're getting up in the numbers. We've slowed off a little bit, but I don't know, Chris, what's the subscriber count at now?
I think we're at like 40,000, I believe.
Yeah, 40,000. So let's try to get that up to 50,000 by the time, we're back next week. But yeah, thank you so much.
Peace.
See you guys.